going to show you how to make this beautiful machine embroidered candle ring. It just turns out gorgeous. It's made with 6 different sections that are sewn together to fold out and make these leaves and these beautiful dimensional pansies with the delicate stitching on the flowers and the leaves. And I think this video will show you how very fun this project is. Okay, I'm going to make 6 of these. It has green on one side and then another color on this side, which will be the lower level of the flower. And then I'm going to make 6 flowers. And they're both done in the same way. I've put 2 layers of water-soluble interfacing in my hoop. Then I called up the pattern and I did the first stage of the pattern, which is an applique pattern, and it's just a single stitch, and that locates it to the hoop. Then I made a sandwich, which is 2 pieces of fabric, wrong sides together, and thin polyester bonded batting, and I sprayed them so they'd hold together. And I made it big enough to cover both units. I can spray it to hold it here. I can hold it with my hand. Then I'm going to stitch again the same thing, just a single stitch around on top of my sandwich. After I've single stitched, I'm going to trim just outside of that stitching, being careful to not cut into it. Then the next stage will be a zigzag, and at that point you want to check to make sure the zigzag is covering all the spare fabric. You don't want any little threads outside that zigzag, and then it will satin stitch. Then you'll change your color of thread and do the center black or whatever color you want. Maybe you wanted a darker blue or yellow. Okay, we'll show you that. Now I've trimmed the extra water-soluble interfacing away from the outside. Then I need to cut the little circle in the middle out because we're going to do some little gathers, and that's extra bulk. And the best way to do it, because it's kind of a lot of layers, is to fold it in half and just scoop it out with your scissors like this. Scoop it out. Just get rid of that. There. Now I'm going to soak it in water and come back and I'll show you how to gather those and how to put the project together. I've made these in the very same way, and I'm going to put them together, exactly together, and stitch along that straight line, and then it will fold out all the leaves. Now I finished sewing the base together. It turns out great, and now I just want to do a little tuck in the flowers, and I've just taken a stitch from on the outside of where the black thread is, and I'm going to pull that in, just a little tuck. It doesn't take a lot to give it that dimension. And so each section that has those black threads, I'm just going to pull them together like that. And then I'll add a button. Now you can just leave them flat like that if you want, and just put a button if you don't want to bother with the tucks. But I think the tucks are just adorable. They just give that little bit of dimension. Then I'm going to stitch them down, and this will be complete, and it's just darling. It turns out so cute. The little stitches in the veins of the leaf and the veins of the flower just make it. I hope you've enjoyed this video.